I'm Josh Ellsworth with Stahls Transfer Express, and in this video I have a lot to show you, and it's going to be packed into a short time. First, I'm going to show you the top selling screen print transfer that's out there in the market. It's called Goof Proof. This transfer will allow you to produce the same results as screen printing, highly durable when applied with a quality heat press. The best thing is Goof Proof has 3 application temperatures. How does that help you? Well, if you want to decorate quickly, you can apply it at 360 degrees for 4 to 6 seconds. If you're decorating a heat-sensitive fabric, you can apply it as low as 325 degrees for 10 to 12 seconds. Basically, you can conquer any t-shirt with Goof Proof with high-quality results. And that's not all that I'm going to show you today. I'm going to show you a new innovation for heat printing tagless transfers. It's called the Tag Along HP Platen. I've prepared some tagless transfers from our Goof Proof formula and ganged them up on this sheet, along with some other designs for the front of my t-shirt. Let's head over to the press and let me show you how to load this Tag Along HP Platen onto the Hotronix Auto Open Clam. We're operating on our 16-inch by 20-inch Platen. This is our most popular heat press size. We also have the Auto Clam loaded on the heat press caddy, which is our floor stand. That creates the cantilever design for splitting and threading your garment onto the press. That's an important detail on the setup. Now, I want to load the Tag Along HP, so there's a lever underneath the press that I'm going to unlock. It just lifts into the open position, and then I'll be able to lift off the platen to remove the size it's loaded. At that point, I'll place that to the side. I'll grab the platen that I want, in this case the Tag Along HP. It has the same prong that's going to go down into position. At that point, I make sure it's seated in, and I lock in the lever, and I'm ready to print. Now, when we look at the Tag Along HP, you'll notice that it has a nice large tagless printing size for your labels, and it also still has a full front print area. This is 16-inch by 15-inch for your full front print area. I'll grab my t-shirt of choice. In this case, I'll be decorating a Bella Canvas t-shirt. I'm going to split that shirt open, and I'm going to thread it onto the machine. Now, the Tag Along HP also makes it very easy to load your garment straight. It's quick, it's easy, because this prong comes right through the neck hole, just as if someone were wearing the t-shirt, so you know it's straight. Now, here's where you need to watch closely. This is the detail. Underneath, on the back of the collar, you're able to grab this section and you're able to just pull it through this open area and then pull it back off of the edge. Pretty genius, isn't it? As long as that edge of the collar is off the edge here, this edge of the collar is seated down in, it's not getting any pressure. Now I have pressure that's going onto the tagless area as well as the full front area at the same time. Okay, with this in place, I'm ready to remove my tag that comes with the garment. A lot of styles out there have the tearaway tags, so I can remove that. And now I'm ready to position my transfers. Now I wanted to show you this, so I didn't trim my transfers apart yet. This is called a gang sheet. That's one of the advantages of ordering Plastisol transfers from Transfer Express. You can group multiple designs onto the sheet, really fit as many as you want. Now, I didn't have this video concept when I ordered this sheet, but I could have very easily fit tagless transfers along the edges here to get it all into one sheet. So I wanted to point that out to you. That'll help you save. But in this case, I'm just going to trim my design that I want for my full front print off, and I still have a couple other prints for additional shirts or print locations. And I'm able to position that down. Now I need to preheat here in a second, so I'm going to just kind of leave that hang out while I trim my tag as well. Now it's important that you pick the right size of tag. I have a ton of tags on this shirt. The garment that I loaded I know is a large, so I'm going to go ahead and trim out the large tag. You can decide whether your tags will have sizing or just your brand, the fabric content, whatever detail you want. In this case, I created a tag that had like a mock brand with a logo as well as the t-shirt size, etc. And you'll see that more closely after we apply it, because it'll be white onto the gray garment. Okay. Let's remove these for a second and let's conduct our preheat and make sure our pressure is accurate. For this transfer, we're going to be running at 340 degrees. Okay, this is the sort of middle of the road application for Goof Proof. It's 340 degrees. I have a preheat of 2 seconds, which we're about to do, and I have an application time of 10 seconds. So again, Goof Proof has those 3 application settings, so you have a lot of flexibility when you're decorating your garments. So I preheated. It was on like a 3 pressure when I lock it down. When I lock this down, you'll see the pressure. It needs more pressure. So I'm going to turn the knob and let me lock it down again. Now you can see it's at a 5, which is a medium pressure. Let's try to get it up to a 6 or a 7, which will be a medium to firm pressure. And it's nice to have that digital pressure display because we get an exact pressure when we're applying. So at that point, I've completed the preheat while I'm testing it. That heat press is set for all of the shirts that I want to print now. I don't have to do that process again until I load a different shirt or platen on. So let's take our transfer. I'm going to flip it upside down here, position it into place. Then I'm going to take my tag that I want to print. I'll also flip it upside down, position it into place. And are you guys ready? Let's decorate this shirt. The timer will begin to count down. Once it hits 0, this machine will automatically open, and I'm going to hot peel the backing from Goof Proof. Grab the corner, peel at a 45-degree angle. And that's it. Nice, quick, easy. Once you're done, to remove it, you'll simply unseat the collar from the tagless print area, loosen it up, and you'll be able to remove. Now I want to show you one additional application, which is kind of cool to use your gang sheet and separate print area. You can use this tagless area to print a sleeve as well. And I'm going to load this short sleeve, just tuck it in. It holds against there. And then I can conduct a preheat and I can do some sleeve branding. So let's do that. Just want to make it so it's straight. So I'm lining this seam up just to make sure I have that detail. Position my transfer. We're just putting an extra little branding element here, which helps to elevate the perceived value of the apparel that you're printing. Again, Goof Proof, 340 degrees, 10 seconds. It's that middle application. It works great. Machine automatically opens, and I'm going to peel back, slide it off, and it's complete. Let's show you this whole garment now. The result that we were able to achieve, not only was it quick and easy, but it's quality. And that's the main point that I want you to see here, is this new Goof Proof screen printed transfer formula. It's new for 2021. It feels so much softer on the garment. With that lower application, it's really designed to meet fabrics that are out there in today's trending apparel. Add to that the additional branding locations that we're able to hit by adding our own custom brand to the tag. The customer is going to think about your company and the shirts that you're printing totally different. Also, adding the extra sleeve placement just helps to touch up that garment a little bit more, and so it puts it in another category. So, what should you do? I would encourage you to not only invest in a professional grade heat press, but invest in professional grade transfers, as well as the right tools for the job, so you can stand out over your competition. For more information about any of the products shown in this video, make sure you check out the links in the description below. Thanks for watching.